Okay, today we're gonna try to tackle building a fence gate right here between these two posts. And today I got my trusty helper with me. Sister Cowgirl's here. Not only is she my camera person, she's gonna be helping me out today. So, man, I got this old tire. I'm gonna get rid of this thing, this motorcycle tire. I'm gonna get me a dark side and I'm gonna stay with the dark side. I ain't never going back. So here at this part, this is the part that I love the most, where I take the wood and torch it for a stain instead of using stain. I like to give it a little burn. After I give it the burn, I get my gloves on, and you want to kind of brush that soot off. And right here, I like to start on the edges, kind of go all the way down. And what this does is this is going to raise that wood grain. After you get it all done, then you're going to come back and treat it with some Thompson's water treatment, and whatever kind you like. But see here on the edges, I get the edges first, and then I'm going to come back over the top, flip it over, and then what you want to do there, start on the sides again so you can get those edges. And after you finish all of the torching, you want to let it dry, let it cool down, and then you hit it with some water treatment. And if you want, you can hit it with some shellac or polyurethane to shine it up. But I'm not going to do that this time because this stuff is going to be outside and it's not going to be seen. This is going to be the railings that are going to be on the back side to hold my slats up on the gate. It was really nice to have the wife come by and give me a second hand. It's always good to have a second hand when you try to get this stuff done. And you can get it done a lot faster. So I really appreciate the Queen coming by today to help her brother out. So right here, we're really trying to figure out how we're going to get this going across the top first. We're going to make the frame for the inside, but I'm going to, since I didn't lay it down on the ground and make a perfect square, we're going to do it in between the posts like they stand. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to toenail these screws up in there to make that first straight across beam. We're using the leveler. Believe me, we're using the leveler. Now, this is going to be a short video, but this is kind of give you the basics of what we're doing here. The gray gate that's behind us, as you can see here, all that's going to be tore down. But first, what I want to do is kind of put a face on the front, so when I start doing the tear out, it doesn't look so bad from the street. So we're going to hide ourselves for the next phase of tearing down the fence on the other side and connecting it up to this gate. Now at this point, the queen's looking like she's ready to go, but she's already made a deal with me. She's going to help me out, and as soon as I get a break, I'm going to take her over to the farmer's market where she wants to go to get some fruit. So I'm going to take advantage of this little time that I got to get her to help me out and enjoy getting it done faster. And guys and girls, it always makes sense to use a leveler when you're trying to get things straight. So don't forget your level, because if that level isn't level, when you start hanging your slats, it's going to look off. You're going to be ticked off. So use the level on the frame before you get started good. Even though I can see clearly that she's getting tired, she's hanging in there with me, and we're almost there. We're almost the finish line for the slats. I'll probably have to come back and do the top and the back and all of the ornaments I'm going to put on, but I really am glad she came over to help this time. So guys, come on, hit that like. Come on over there and leave a comment. I really like it when you leave comments. I like to comment back. And come on over and subscribe. Come on over to YouTube and subscribe to Brother Cowboy.